Hello everyone, Ron here from RJJ's Reactions. I hope you're having an incredible day. If you're not, maybe this will help. I'm back with 21 Pilots and a new song, Backslide. Really excited to get into this one. Love 21 Pilots. I've done a lot of reactions to their music. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description to my playlist for 21 Pilots. Also in the description will be a link to 21 Pilots channel. This thing I can see it. I think it's in the wrong place. There we go. So you can go and support the artist by subscribing and liking and commenting on their channel if you haven't already. Um, I haven't listened to this song yet. I did pull up the lyrics, however, so we'll look at the lyrics afterwards, but I haven't read through them all. I'm not sure. Sometimes I can pick up the lyrics through the song, sometimes I can't. And with 21 Pilots, there's often a lot of meaning, so I don't want to keep stopping all the time throughout the video. I might stop once or twice, but I don't want to stop and stop and stop. So we'll look at the lyrics afterwards. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, now's the time to do so. Just push that little button before we head into the music. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and liked and sent comments and information. It not only helps me, but it helps other viewers as well. I read all of your comments. I can't remember all of the information, but I do my best. But thank you very much for it. It's important. I answer as many as I can as well. You can donate to the channel. There's a way to do that in the description, and a way to bump up your request and get it within days rather than months on the regular list. But if you're patient, or if you just like checking out a lot of different artists, just keep coming back to the channel anyway. All right, let's have a listen to Backslide from the album Clancy. Sorry, I should have mentioned too, I'm likely going to have to cover up this video. Even then, I might have trouble getting it up. I've had some problems with 21 Pilots late. Well, all the way along, but especially the newer ones. I don't wanna.
Rap race, place to place, adding weight.
Tendencies on repeat and
benefit from a.
Hold on. The bag there has got Ned's on it, and it's got a little picture of Ned, doesn't it? Yeah, I think so. It's interesting.
With no lace.
Take the seat with the crease in it. I don't mind if it's lonely. I don't mind if it's fair. I don't care, you control me, leading me anywhere. I don't wanna backslide to where I've started from. There's no chance I will shake this again. Cause I feel the pull, water's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide.
Love the voice. Riding through the storm here, I think maybe that's a bit of the meaning. I'm going to go through the lyrics separately, so I won't stop a lot, like I said. But yeah, he's got the bike going on, sort of reminiscent maybe a little bit of the earlier stressed out video, a different bike, but and the buns. I'm not sure if those are hamburger buns or what. I didn't catch the label there too much, except I saw Ned's, and then at first I saw the words, and then the little picture was. They always have all these little interconnections and things going on in their videos. Yeah, don't throw buns away like that in my area. There's too many squirrels here already. I just had to bury another one the other day because cars keep getting them in front of my driveway.
Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should
Super sound.
Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head.
Bad place on $100 base. Kinda wishing that I never did Saturday. Is that a stain? You should change. Are you doing good? Did you solve all of your problems? Thanks for asking in a way, but accidentally uncovered a new one yesterday. What happened to what I brushed under the rug I used to be? A champion of a world you can't see.
Wow, there's a lot going on here. I'm sorry I'm stopping more than I really planned. I'm still controlling myself to wait for the lyrics, but I'm looking at this young
I used
boy's,
to be a champion of
sorry, these young boys' eyes, they're very dark. Is that,
doing good. Did you solve all
yeah, I don't know if that's just it just, whether that happened accidentally or whether
problems? Thanks for
that's,
asking in a way, but accidentally uncovered a new one yesterday. What happened to what I brushed under the rug? I used to be a champion of a world you can't see. Now I'm drowning in logistics. I don't wanna backslide to where
I'm stopping again because I feel like I'm missing things here.
under the rug I used to be.
Don't blame me, blame 21 Pilots for putting so much stuff in here. Okay, lemonade, 75 cents or one hamburger bun. Okay, so they're hamburger buns. So hamburger buns have become money here, currency in a way. Hmm.
Wishing that I never did Saturday. Is that a stain? You should change. Are you doing good? Did you solve all of your problems? Thanks for asking in a way, but accidentally uncovered a new one yesterday. What happened to what I brushed under the rug? I used to be a champion of a world you can't see. Now I'm drowning in logistics. I don't wanna backslide to where I started from. There's no chance I will shake this again. 'Cause I feel the pool, water's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? I don't mind if it's over my head. I don't mind if it's red. You should let go. I don't care, you can throw my head. Leading me anywhere. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head. You should let go. It's over
There
my
he is,
head.
Mr.
I
Josh.
wanna backslide.
Hmm. Ned's. Okay, hold on. Thought, I thought the ads were popping up. Directed by Josh Dunn. Very cool. One little hamburger? Yeah, and just, there's two of them, right? Well, could have been. He was coming with the buns, but then he tossed them out. Not quite sure why. Okay, let's try and get a better picture. There we go. Yeah, lots to say probably about the lyrics. I'll try to control myself, but I know that they interweave so many different things, so I'll do that in the lyrics. Love the sound. I don't know whether I'm a little bit crazy, but there's something about the sound, maybe the way they modulate it or whatever, that reminds me of Chlorine a little bit, the song that they did. Um, Brought it back to mind. It's probably some similar in some other videos too, but I know they always do different things, but there's certain things that you can connect after you've listened to quite a number of their songs. You know it's 21 Pilots. Tyler's voice, for one thing, an amazing voice. I love Tyler's voice, whether he's singing or speaking or rapping. Yeah, it's just a great voice. And of course, we didn't see Josh drumming here, but his drumming's always amazing too. We just saw him at the end a little bit there. And it said directed by Josh. So great direction, great video. Really love the way they did it. I'm sure I'm going to miss lots of things that were in here, and some of you will point them out to me. But let's have a look at the lyrics now. Okay, so here we are with the lyrics. Backslide by 21 Pilots. Rat race, place to place, adding weight, tendencies on repeat in it. Benefit from a shoe with no lace, take the seat with the crease in it. Well, rat race, we know what that's talking about, of course, place to place. So it could be just the regular rat race, but it could also be relating to their particular industry where they're traveling from place to place all the time. Adding weight could be literally adding weight as you get older, or it could be burdens, the weight on your shoulders. Tendencies on repeat, so we tend to repeat ourselves, we tend to get stuck in a rut. Not sure if any of this is what he's meaning. I'm just saying what I'm thinking, and I heard a lot of the lyrics throughout the song. Sometimes I don't, but I did in this case, so that was helpful. I just didn't want to stop constantly. Benefit from a shoe with no lace. Not sure. Take the seat with the crease in it. Uh, well worn, well used. I think maybe again, maybe referring to tendencies on repeat there. I don't mind if it's lonely. I don't mind if it's fair. I don't care. You control me, leading me anywhere. So I'm not sure what or who he's talking about in terms of control. It could be going back to Dima, for example. It could be God. It could be someone else. It could be a person even. I don't know. I don't want to backslide to where I've started from. There's no chance I will shake this again because I feel the pull waters over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have if you could throw me a line. So I don't want to backslide. I don't want to go back to the depression or the anxiety or the problems that he had when he was younger and maybe still has. I don't know. But you don't want to go back there. And that's always the fear, I think, when you've gone through some um, whatever it is, but if it's a depression or panic attacks, anxiety, all of these things, and if you've sort of come out of it and you're feeling better for a while, there's always that fear that you're going to slip back, that you're going to slide right back there. And sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't, but that fear, I think, stays with you. It's very traumatizing. I understand it perfectly. Yeah, I strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have if you could throw me a line. So somebody could help him, whether, again, I don't know if that's supposed to be referring to the bishops, if that's referring to God or somebody else. I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head. Bad place on $100 base. Kind of wishing that I never did Saturday. Is that a stain? Okay, so kind of wishing that I never did Saturday. So again, is he talking about, this is going back to Trench, this is talking about, uh, the bishops sort of making him make that music, because I've heard people talk about that or say things about that. Actually, I mostly have read the comments rather than heard them, but you know what I mean. So is that why he kind of wishes he never did Saturday? But there was also a change in music, and for 21 Pilots in some ways that some people loved and some people didn't like so much. They kind of liked the older stuff better. So could it be referring to that again? So again, it could be referring to the fictional stories or story that he created, but it could also be referring to uh, real life as well and the music industry, etc. And then the kid, is that a stain you should change? Are you doing good? Um, yeah, so talking about the black is in Tyler's insecurities, etc., or the symbol for them, I guess. Did you solve all of your problems? Thanks for asking. In a way, but accidentally uncovered a new one yesterday. What happened to what I brushed under the rug? I used to be the champion of a world you can't see. Now I'm drowning in logistics. So, yeah, right. Yeah, sometimes we solve certain problems, but then later on another one pops up or can slip you back. You can backslide. I accidentally uncovered a new one yesterday. And what happened to, so they're brushed under the rug. They're not really resolved if they're just brushed under the rug, right? And I used to be the champion of a world. So again, is that talking about Trench again? I think maybe, I'm not sure. Now I'm drowning in logistics. I'm not sure if that's, again, the story or if you're talking about the music industry. Could be, or both. I don't want to backslide to where I've started from. There's no chance I will shake this again. So I came out of it one time. I don't think I have the strength to go through that again. Water's over my head. So yeah, a lot of the time, if we feel we're underwater, it can mean a lot of things, but generally isn't a good thing. It means you're overwhelmed, and do you have the strength to come out of that again? I should have loved you better. We covered that. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? I don't mind if it's lonely. I don't mind it. I don't mind if it's fair. You should let go. I don't care. You control me. It's over my head, leading me anywhere. So sometimes you want to almost give up. Um, yeah, and just let others lead you, whether that's other people, whether that's the fans, whether that's a god, whatever that is. It's just like whatever. Just I'm just gonna, yeah. You should let go. I don't mind if it's lonely. It's over my head. I don't mind if it's fair. You should let go. It's over my head. I don't want to backslide. Yeah. Who promised you fair? My wife always used to say that. Who promised you fair? Nobody promised you fair. Or if they did, they lied. Because what's fair, anyways? I mean, everybody has a different definition of what's fair. And in each circumstance, people will have different interpretation of what's fair. I don't mind if it's lonely. Yeah, I don't think it has to be lonely if he's talking about a religion or a God. It doesn't need to be lonely without it, but it must seem like that to someone who truly believes and then questions and wonders, can I really give this up? Can I really? But you know what? It's not lonely. It's not lonely out here. Or sometimes it can be, but um, I don't know. I kind of like being alone sometimes. I think there's a great comfort in that, and I think there's a great strength in it as well. It's all in the way you interpret it and all the way in the way that you handle it, I guess, with anything in life, isn't it? Um, and I know I'm going on far too long, but I really have so much more I could say about these lyrics. They're amazing lyrics. It's an incredible song. I know I'm not catching everything because on the first run through, you're not going to, especially with 21 Pilots, and there's a few other um, singers, groups, bands, whatever that do this kind of thing as well, where there's a lot going on, that there's a lore story, but then there's also their real lives and there's also the music industry, etc., etc. But I hope I've touched on some things that either you've already thought of, or maybe some things you didn't think of, and you might think, oh, that could be something. You can let me know what you're thinking too. Not sure about the benefit from a shoe with no lace. Um, Take the seat with the crease in it. I did get a little bit of the meaning there, but they're together. So what does hmm, they may mean something more than what I'm thinking, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, very, very interesting. Loved it. If you did too, give it a thumbs up. Also, let me know what else you would like me to react to. I'll add it to the regular list. If you want it within days rather than months, check in the description. There's an easy way to do that. Also, check in the description for a link to 21 Pilots channel. If you haven't already subscribed, which you probably have, but if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button over there as well. And my subscribe too. You can hit it before you go there. All right, it's Ron from RJJ's Reactions. Have a wonderful day. Keep listening. Keep having fun. Bye bye for now.